Hello and welcome in to your Starfield guide to the best start. I've seen a lot of tutorials, videos, and guides out there, and I think they're all okay, but this is what I think is the best. So here we're just gonna pick some perks. Alien DNA is like one of the best if you ask me. It gives you bonus health and oxygen, and everything else is just whatever you feel like. To be honest, it doesn't really matter.
Forgot.
So once we get in, you don't really have to loot everything. Like many of these guys will tell you to, you gotta loot everything to get the money. We don't need to do that at all, as you'll clearly see here. We just barely pick up anything at all, and we still have more than enough money to get everything started and get unlimited money right off the bat. So let's get into it.
Just your brain playing tricks. Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the...
So once we're through this little tutorial area here, as you see, we didn't really pick up anything at all. You can loot everything you want to. Of course, take the gun and the ammo. Once you're done talking to Barra, just kill the Crimson Guards. Pick up their weapons. Or you can loot everything if you want to loot everything. That is entirely up to you, but you don't have to. As you can see here, we are not looting anything at all. All right, now we got one more thing to do. Is we got to do this little pirate area here. That's the tutorial, and then once we're done with this, we can get on with it. So we're just going to speed this up a little bit again. And again, you don't have to loot everything in here. If you want to, by all means, take everything that isn't nailed down. It is all up to you. But as you'll see, I basically aren't really looting anything. I just check a little bit of meds and some ammo. You can scan everything if you want to. Survey data is a great way to make money early game. Once you completely survey planets, you get up to Vlad at the eye. You can sell survey data for the bigger planets that go for over 10,000 credits per planet scanned. So that's an easy way to make a lot of money. So here, just remember to pick up all your med kits when you see them. Med kits is a lifesaver in this game here. And always be on lookout for notebooks, by the way, because they give permanent increase to different stats, which is the only thing I'm really looking out for here. But like I said, you can loot absolutely everything if you want to, because it will help you at the later parts, because you can level up mercantile that way. Oh, also remember, read the books. Some of the books will actually give you quests, different landmarks and such you can go visit. So that's always a good thing to keep in mind. And you can always give stuff to Vasco if you pick up everything. Let him carry your heavy load, yeah? And as you can see, the cutter is so strong. And if you level up laser weapons, the cutter just becomes, in my opinion, way too broken, which is why I really don't level it. Well, I don't use it. Because once you get your last perk into it, lasers will have a chance of setting things on fire. And because the cutter is hitting so many times so fast, it basically makes that buff stack and it becomes the most overpowered weapon in the game. It just destroys everything in a matter of seconds. Also, you can read all the computers and the notes because sometimes you do actually get quests off it. I've only found 2 or 3 quests that way so far, though. Lockpicking. This one here, I failed horribly because I didn't really pay attention. And we only had a couple of digipicks, so yeah. Yeah, so we're out of digipicks here. But we didn't want what was in there anyways, you know, it wasn't that great. So yeah, whoopsie. Was a bad save anyways. So just quickly checking the rooms for notes, ammo, med packs. It's pretty much all I'm doing, as you can see. Weapons. I always pick up weapons because they're easy to sell. Just quickly get rid of these pirates here. They aren't that hard, really. And then either loot everything or not. It's entirely up to you. Once we're done with the little tutorial start here and we actually get access to free roam, we will get into the whole basically getting unlimited XP and money. And it is super easy, super simple. You'll see that once we get there. We just got to get past this area here. So there aren't really anything more noticeable in here. So let's just speed up the rest.
You gotta be kidding me. The frontier?
You can deal with these guys any way you want to. You can choose to kill them. You can choose to talk to them. You can lie to them. You can persuade them. It is all up to you. Just do whatever you feel like is most fun.
Rook hears about the frontier.
Note that the boss guy, he has multiple health bars, so he's considered a legendary enemy, which means you can drop very good loot if you want to. You can do a quick save before engaging this guy and basically killing him over and over and over until you get the preferred weapon you want. He can drop legendaries if you want that, but we don't really need to do that because we will have all the money in the world just in a little bit.
What kind of lie spirit programmed that
So stick with it, and then we will get to the good part.
You walking away from me? Kill them!
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
All right, now that they're dead, let's head to New Atlantis, and I will see you guys there. All right, congratulations. You have made it to New Atlantis. You are one step closer of unlimited XP and money. There's a few things we need to do first. So first things first, we're going to head right up to the shop here and we're going to buy all the resources we're going to need. I actually decided just to buy everything. And as you noticed, I did not loot anything at all. Only the weapons. So money isn't really an issue. So you should have enough money. I did also start with Merchant Child. That gives me the 10% discount. Or I think it's 5%.
There's a bit more in the back if you're not.
So come up to this girl here. The most important things we need is iron, aluminum,
Please take a
COG wire. But as you can see here, we literally just end up buying everything. And we have 5,000 credits plus whatever we bought. So basically just... if you looted more than me, you will have more than enough to buy every single resource. You don't need every single resource, to be honest. I just like to buy them all because then I know I have it if I need it. Here I'm like carefully looking for the little bits that I need here and there, and then I realized, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it all because that's just gonna be so much easier. You don't have to buy it all. You can buy just whatever you need to get your outpost started. I find it easier again just to buy everything, which is what I'm doing now. I'm like, you know what, let's just take it all. That's a lot easier. It also helps with the mercantile skill level up, to be honest. And then just sell everything. Like, again, weapons aren't really that important right now because we're going to get all the stuff we'll ever need. As you can see, we're just selling pretty much everything we have here. And we didn't loot that much. And back in to empty her out. And there we go.
Thanks for shopping.
So now that we have this, we are literally ready to start it. Oh, and you can actually just ship cargo when they're docked, by the way, just by opening up your inventory and hit F to go to cargo, and then you can store everything. All right, a little fast forward over to Sarah. Once you're done talking to the whole constellation part,
You should take some time to get
just
settled
select
in.
that you need to
Introduce
go on
yourself
alone.
to everyone.
And let's
Some
carry
of our
on.
members aren't here, but you'll
So
meet
the
them
outpost
soon.
building is what we'll get
Come
into
find
now.
me when you're ready.
And this is super
You
simple, and you
I
can
are
literally
going to be
go
doing
wherever
some
you want to
traveling
do.
together.
Just select
Your
any
feet
planet that
up.
has iron
I think
and
you've earned
aluminum. That
something
is
for
the
bringing
two
the
most
artifacts
important
to us.
features. The planet we choose
In
here
addition
is
to
without a
credits,
doubt the best one there
Why
is,
don't we set you up with a
because you can
backpack
have
with
an
some
outpost with
boost
5
capability?
resources in one
You'll
area.
need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your
You
head.
again, you don't have to go here and build the outpost here. You can go, if you have a favorite system you want to go there. Just be sure that you can have iron and aluminum at the same outpost. That makes it a lot easier. So for us, we're gonna go up to Besil, which is without a doubt the best one. Here we was a little bit too fast. We have to go out real quick and then we can fast travel. But to Besil, there is an amazing planet that has one of the best planetary time sleeps. So you sleep there for 1 hour, and that literally gives you 56 hours of universal time. So all your containers will be full in no time at all. And this is where it starts to get interesting. All right, so I will see you over at Besil. At Besil 3B, remember to scan it real quick once you get over there so you can see where the resources are. This is the little finicky part. We just gotta find a part where all the 3 biomes hit each other so we can get all the resources at once. We'll do a quick scan of the planet. I like to look for this area that looks like this little island all by itself. And then we basically just start clicking around until we found mountains, hills, and rocky all together. We don't want swamp. So it sometimes takes a little bit. We want rocky desert and hills. But it is in this area somewhere. So just clicking around, setting a new land marker, going back down, setting a new one, go back down. Right now I'm just looking for where they are, but I was way too up high actually. I found it down here south. Here we go. Here we go. Hills, rocky desert, and mountains. So this is the area. So we want to find the place that is closest to the landing pod that hits all 3 biomes. Again, you don't have to do this. Just find anywhere that has iron and aluminum, and you can land where the 2 things overlap. That's all you got to do. I just prefer it here, and I think a lot of other people does as well, because this is probably one of the best areas. So once we've located the biomes here, I'm just pinpointing where they are. See, now we got hills, rocky mountains, and mountains. This is a tedious process, but it's gonna be worth it. Trust me, guys. Here we go. Now we've pinpointed it. We got the rocky desert and we got the hills right above each other. And the mountain's gonna come right here. So now we're just moving very slowly because we're just on the border of it. You can do a save before you land so you don't have the landing markers everywhere. The biome you want to find, I would recommend landing in the mountains. But there's no mistaking when you land in the right area though. And that's it. And we found it. And this was on our first try as well. So as you land, you can see we have multiple biomes overlapping each other. You'll see this big black mountain hill thingy. Just head for the base of that, and that is literally the spot that has all the materials in one. So it's not that difficult to find. So that mountain over there, we're gonna head for the base of that. Old habit of scanning everything, which is why we just scan those two. So once we make it down to the base, you literally just take up your scanner, you hit F, and then you press R to bring out your outpost. It does not place the outpost, but the good thing about running around with the outpost out, it shows you all the active materials you can gather in the radius of the outpost as you place it down. So you can live see what minerals you're going to be getting, where you're going to be placing your outpost. We're almost there. And this can be scaled up to as big as you want to. I mean, we're just doing this with the smallest containers and barely any of them, and you'll see just how fast we actually gain XP for having it this small. So if you scale it up to the biggest cargo containers and make, like, let's say 20 of each, you can already imagine the amount of experience you're going to be getting here. It is so unbelievably fast. And the good part is everything we make, we can just go sell. So when we have the outpost out there, you see we're looking for a place where we have all 5 resources. We got nickel, iron, aluminum, water. We're just missing cobalt. And there it is. So you just want to slap it down here. And then we're going to build our extractors. And do this where you're hitting the V button to go to your fly cam. I like to start with the iron and aluminum. The cobalt and the nickel, don't worry too much about that yet. We'll get into that once we get to the next part of the video, where we'll go into more of the outpost building. Right now, I'm just going to put down 2 iron extractors and 2 nickel, 2 aluminum extractors, 1 cobalt and 1 nickel. There we go. Now we just got to find the aluminum. Oh, there it is. And then we get 2 aluminum down. That's a nice big aluminum patch we have in here, actually. There we go. And then we'll just do the nickel and the iron. That's for the solar panels. Nickel and the cobalt, sorry. And they were right next to each other. That was awesome. Okay, now just slap down a bunch of solar panels. So we have the power we need. Since we haven't leveled up anything in the outpost right now, we can't do anything better. But just get as many down as you want to. And now for the storage. And then we need to build an industrial workbench so we can make more adaptive frames and whatever we need to build with. Put that down, and then a bed next to it. And you see, as we craft the adaptive frames, it does give us XP. It's 1 XP per craft, and you can craft them in big bulk. But we'll get into that in a second here. I forgot to place down the bed before. And I just realized I need aluminum now because we used it all. You see, 1 hour equals 57 universal time hours, so which is absolutely amazing. I'm just gonna turn this one around just for my viewing experience here. Much better. So building can be a little bit finicky, but if you have it highlighted, you can use left click and right click to actually switch between the different points where it snaps. So that's a little hint as well. If you're having a hard time getting them to fit where they want to, you can use the left click and right click to get it to snap, to swap the different snap points. So as you see here, we're literally just doing 4 of each container. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy at all. And now we just need some more adaptive frames. See, that was 108 XP right there. But we haven't even started yet, so bear with me. And then once we have this base set up, we will get into the next part, which is getting ready to get you the plane of your dreams and piloting. And very, very, very easy way to get piloting leveled up. That way we can build the ships we want to. We can get all the way up to C class. Okay, outpost links. I linked them all to one container, and don't mix them up. So you don't mix iron and aluminum. Just keep them in separate. So I link all my extractors to one container. And then basically I just take that container and link around in a serpentine. So they'll all get full eventually. And again, don't swap your materials up. Mix them, I mean, because it's just going to be a nightmare for them. Some things produces faster than others. So now that we have just, and remember, we only have 4 containers here of the very small ones, but look how fast we just leveled up right now. And this is just 1 sleep. And then you'll see everything is full now because basically 57 hours have passed. So you just go in here and you just craft the adaptive frames, 99 at a time. I think that was the 2 quick levels right there. We'll just do 1 more rest. And this is the smallest one. I mean, there's only 4 containers. So again, if you scale this up massively, you will be level 100 in absolutely no time at all. So again here, another level in, as easy as that. And now we have adaptive frames, which we can sell. It's a win-win basically. I'm just putting down a container for each of the cobalt and the nickel. You don't have to do this right now, but we'll get into that later on. I'm just slapping down 2 for each real quick. It's just so we have a little bit bulk stored up. And once this is done, we will head to New Atlantis. Oh, and remember to build a shipyard. It has to be with the shipbuilder. That way you can access your cargo right off the bat. And then we'll get into the ship. And we'll head to New Atlantis. And this is where we will join our very first faction. And we will get the best weapons and shield in the game. And it is super, super easy. Yeah, here I had a hard time remembering where the cobalt was. I was like, wait, where did I put this thing down again? And there it was. Jack couldn't find it. And that is literally the basics of the XP. If you can, again, scale this up to whatever you feel like. The bigger you make it, the more XP you get. You can really, really, really make a lot of XP. So get your shipbuilder down. These things are massive, aren't they? So there's a bug. When you place it down, your ship will be there, but it won't be there. It will be invisible. So for me, I found the easiest way to bypass that really quick is just do a quick save and then quick load, which you'll see we'll do here. And then the ship will be there, but it'll be in the ground. Then you just access the ship builder and then modify the ship, and then it'll be placed perfectly again. And don't worry about getting too much O2. You literally cannot die from running over encumbered. So as you'll see here, we're gonna view and modify our ship. So we have the frontier, and it's now it's not here, but it's here. So then you go into the build mode and exit real quick, and now you'll see that it's actually there, but it's not there. So do a quick save. As you can see, I'm exiting as cargo right now, just storing everything. So hit a quick save and then a quick load, which is F5 and then F9. And you see now our ship is back, but it's in the ground. So to fix that, just access your ship builder real quick. Hit B to go to modify ship. And then just exit, and then it'll be parked normally again. And again, don't worry about being over in combat. That'll disappear very fast. And as you can see, we spent what, a couple of minutes here at the base, sleeping, making adaptive frames, no time at all. And that's basically more than enough to make a lot of money. I'm not really sure why I went to Narion here. I forgot I was going to do Atlantis, I think. Oh yeah, Wolf is an amazing system to know from the start, because here you can actually sell all your contrabands as you don't get scanned, and there's a trade authority here. The Wolf is a very good friend. Always come here to sell your stuff, especially if you have contraband. So head to the den, dock up, and it's a straight run to the trade authority. And then we're gonna go level up our piloting. A super easy way. And also it nets us a nice bonus of money doing it this way. About 20,000 credits for absolutely nothing, which is nice, especially here at the start. You just head straight and then to the left here, and you will be at the trade authority guy.
Looks like you got a few diplomatic
Welcome to the trade. Our Stark may not. And seeing as the trade authorities, it is a pleasure to. Yes, of course.
And just sell them real quick. Sell from ship. That was about 5K we just made, and we didn't spend any time there at all.
Don't think. If you weren't such a lousy reporter, you wouldn't be stuck all the way out here.
So now to New Atlantis and join the UC Vanguard. And this is where we're going to unlock the absolutely, in my opinion, the best weapons in the game for your ships. Once you get these bad boys here, you don't really need anything else. You can, of course, if you want to take anything else, you can. But these will melt anything. After I unlocked these things here, I had no issues with any space fight ever again. And the best part about these things here is that they are super easy to unlock, and they are just they're just crazy. and you can add them to an A-class ship. So basically you can add them to the Frontier, which is the worst ship in the game, and you will basically have a ship that can destroy. But we'll get more into that in the second video, because we're almost done here. This has taken a little bit longer than I wanted it to. So now we're gonna run out. We're gonna join this guy here. Let's speed this up real quick.
What do we got here? Another applicant to the UC Vanguard? Interested in doing some good for the people of the United Colonies, all while earning a citizenship and credits to boot? Glad to hear.
Of course we're ready to defeat all the evil in the universe.
You're in. We'll have you working your way to UC citizenship in no time. Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard orientation hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
You don't have to hit all the murals when you get down here to the orientation, but if you hit all the murals and you do what we do here, you get the highest signing bonus, which is, I think it's like 20,000 credits, just for pushing these buttons here, basically. And then this is where we're going to be leveling our paladin. We're going to get to the flight simulator, and this is absolutely amazing because they keep coming again and again and again and again, and you can do it over and over and over. And it's super easy. Set it to very easy if you want to. Go in and absolutely destroy these ships here. So first we're just gonna we're gonna unlock piloting here. Level 1. And as you can see, since we just leveled up a lot, we do have some perks. And also take boost pack, by the way. Boost pack is just very good to have. So go in, do the flight simulator. Just complete the first stage. Don't worry about going to the highest tier. That's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna go in, and when he says we can exit, we'll literally just exit. Then we put in a skill point, and then you go back into the sim. And these things give XP, and they count for your skills. So, and there's just unlimited of them, really. So do this basically until you get your piloting up to max level. For the sake of the video, we just did it 2 times. That way we would get up to the tier 6 and we would complete tier 6. And that is where we get the highest signing bonus. I do love the space flight in this game here. It's so good. I wish there was more. Okay. Tier 3 is done. We completed the first part of the simulation. We just did what we had to. And here's the best part. It actually doesn't save your score. You can go back in and redo it after we put in the skill point, and we will actually clear the highest tier, which is what we do now, because we don't go to Tula. So now we can level up piloting. Now we go in, we do it one more time. This time we go all the way to tier 6 and complete that one. So we're just gonna super speed this here. It doesn't take too long, but the video has been very long already. So kill all these guys, and once you get to tier 5, it can get a little bit hard. Just remember, every time you get a missile lock on, you use your boost. That way the missile won't hit you. And once we're done here, we're gonna talk to Tula, and we're gonna get a signing bonus, and we will be in the UC Vanguard. And for the next one, we will be carrying on with that. We'll be joining the UC Vanguard, and we will get our start going to unlock our weapons, and we will be able to build the ship of our dreams. And there you go. So because we didn't talk to Tula yet, we actually went back in and did the simulator one more time.
Congratulations.
We will now have it completed as
you can head up to
tier 6, which gives us the highest bonus there is. And now we can put in one more point, and now we can already pilot B-class ships, and we literally just started the game, which will make us be able to get some really strong ships right off the bat. Yes, we can do a quest and later on that will give us like one of the best ships in the game. But it is nice to be able to build everything yourself as well. So back to Tula, and this is my favorite part. Once you defeat it this way here, he gets a little bit
Oh,
excited.
look who's back.
So enjoy.
So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? I like the fire, applicant. Let's get into it. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. To trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 6. You cleared Tier 6. No one clears Tier 6. I should be damn proud of yourself. So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only just 3 years. Guess a top 99th percentile piloting score will do that. Plus a hefty signing bonus to boot. Not gonna get a better offer than that. Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies? Fantastic. Then just follow me.
So now we're part of the Vanguard, and we have a nice little outpost where we can get all the money and XP we want. And in the next episode, we will be going through the Vanguard missions until we unlock the weapons that we need to, and then you will have, without a doubt, in my opinion, the best start in the game that you could possibly get, because those guns, oh, they are crazy. And the best part about them is they only require 2 max engine power, so you can fit 6 of them.
By Vectera, by Vectera,
Oh,
by Vectera.
really, fan? We're doing something here.
Captain of the...
Of all the timings, the little adoring fan, it is I, Captain Billy.
Then the day, but now that... But...
He is kind of fun, though, the adoring fan, isn't he? He's the same guy from Oblivion, if you notice it.
I know,
If you played
right?
Oblivion,
Although,
remember the adoring fan in the
Hey,
arena?
what am I...
It's the same guy. I love that.
You won't be...
Okay, now let us carry on with getting our job here, buddy. Okay, thank you.
Wouldn't be right doing this.
And that's it, man. We are now part of the UC Vanguard. Thanks,
Now,
everyone, for watching.
Raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra.
Remember to
et
click
Ultra,
follow, subscribe,
above and
hit the
beyond.
bell for more
That is where we
videos.
serve, beyond
And
the
I will
furthest
see you in
reaches
the
of
next show.
United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.